Hi guys, welcome along to my interval training sequence of videos. Now, you may see from the look of me, I'm already a bit sweaty. Okay, I've been doing all the videos in one go, so I've already filmed the other two. And I'm already sweating, so I might be a bit, have a bit of struggle with this one, but we'll see how we get on. For you, hopefully you're fresh and you're ready to go, and you're gonna do this, these two interval training sequences with me. Now, the first section, you can choose either to use weights or no weights. It doesn't matter, yeah? You can do weights or no weights. The second sequence, it is better to use some weights. So if you've got some dumbbells, great. If you haven't got dumbbells, don't worry. You can use everyday household objects. I recommend things like bottles of water, tins of baked beans, or anything else you find in the kitchen. Anything that's just a little bit of weight to lift. It doesn't need to be heavy because we're doing lots of repetitions. The whole point of interval training is that you don't go with heavy weights, you go with light weights, but you do longer periods of time, yeah? So let's get on with it. The first section is Tabata Protocol, which means 20 seconds working, 10 seconds resting, and we're going to be doing 4 different exercises, but there's 8 cycles, yeah? So then we'll repeat the 4. Yeah, we do all 4 and then we do 4 again. The whole thing only takes 4 minutes. I'm going to put all the timings on the screen for you so you can see the times and you can work along with me. Yeah, so get yourselves ready. I recommend a little warm up first. So a few little twists, for example, a few little twists. A little side bend is good, just to stretch and get your body moving, yeah, before you pick up any weights. A few of those. We can do knee raises, all the kind of stuff that we do in our classes. I'm sure some of you guys watching this have done my classes, so you'll know about all these warm-up exercises and heels as well. We can lift the heels up behind. So those are the kind of things that we're gonna warm up. And I'm already very warm because I've just done 2 other videos. However, you're fresh, so let's start. We're gonna do, the first one is gonna be squats. All we have to do is hold the weights down to the side, and we're just going to bend the knees and push up. Yeah, so nothing in the arms or shoulders, just the legs for the first one. Yeah, I'm going to start the thing going if I can find it. Music, the dramatic music again. So we got this music building up. When that bell rings, we're going to start, and we're just going to do some basic squats. Yeah, and here it comes. With your squats, if you prefer to sit on a chair and just stand up from a seated position, that's okay. Sit to stand is something that we can do in the class as well. It's pretty much the same exercise, or those leg extensions you may be familiar with, yeah. But today, we'll do that's our 20 seconds already. Okay, our second exercise, we're going to do a squat and a press, right? So squat and shoulder press. Let's get a little bit more energetic this one. Here we go. Squat and press. Squat and press. Even though it's only 20 seconds, I've chosen quite intense exercises for this because of those short periods of work time, and 20 seconds at a time is not too bad. There's our 20 seconds. Next one, we're going to make it even more challenging. We're going to take the weights, we're going to bend the knees, take the weights down to the floor, and then lift them up towards the ceiling, floor to ceiling, yeah? Here we go, floor to ceiling. This is even more energetic than the last one because you're moving those weights through a bigger distance. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, and so on until that bell rings. Okay, last one. We're going to be doing shoulder press. I call this a punch press. We're going to punch, 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 one side at a time, yeah, but keep those weights moving. Here we go. Little short breath with every rep is okay, as long as you keep breathing. Oh my word. Oh, this seems like ages, this one, doesn't it? 20 seconds. However, we're only halfway through. We've got 10 seconds counting down again. We're going to go back to those squats, so back to the legs. Here it is. It's relentless, isn't it? You just think, oh well, I've got halfway. Take a little break, but you don't get a break. You get 10 seconds and you carry on. Squats. And next one, squat and press. Yeah, remember that one, squat and press. Brings in the shoulders and the arms. And 20 seconds again. And squat and press. This is one of the most intense 4-minute training sessions I've got. So if you're doing this, guys, you're doing really well. You can get right through it with me. That's amazing. There's our bell. We break. Next one. Oh, it's that floor to ceiling one, isn't it? Oh my word. Floor to ceiling. I would say that this is designed to be the most energetic, but actually when I did that fourth one, when I did that punch press, that was quite hard work too, so I'm not looking forward to doing that again. This one, at least you can go a little bit slower. There's our bell. Finally, punch press, yeah, punch press is the last one. Take a deep breath. Look at that clock. And here we go. It's impossible to do this one slowly, I find. They just want to keep moving. As long as you're breathing, it doesn't matter how fast or slow you breathe. There we go. It's the last one. Wow, I'm so pleased that's over. Well done, guys, if you followed that along. Now, this video is not over yet. We have got one more sequence to do. Believe it or not, we're going to double the work, rest, and rest periods. So it's going to be 40 seconds work in, 20 seconds resting. I'm just trying to think there what it was. 20 seconds resting, 6 exercises. So the whole thing will be done in 6 minutes. Okay, and then we can all go and have a rest. Put our feet up. So, yeah, take a minute, guys. If you need to pause the video and get a drink, that's okay. I'm going to go straight on with this. So, weights exercises, these guys. They're all weights exercises. They're not so dynamic. I want you to try and pick up. If you've got something a little bit heavier, now's the chance to go for it. They're basic weights exercises, 40 seconds on each, yeah? So, I'm going to start. The music. And we're going to be doing bicep curls to start with. So this is not quite such high intensity intervals. This is what I would call medium intensity intervals, but we are doing 6 minutes and we get short rests. So the first one is just bicep curls. All of these exercises are going to be working with weights. You can do it without weights, of course, but you get more benefit if you've got a little bit of resistance in your muscle, yeah, by pulling that weight up. So breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in. And you can go any speed you want to go. If you want to go a little bit faster, that's going to be more intense over the 40 seconds, yeah. Slowing it down, more tension on the muscle, yeah. So either way, you're still working for 40 seconds, okay. And when that bell rings, we get 20 seconds rest. Second one we're going to do is lateral raise. So we're going to be bringing the weights up to shoulder height. I'm going to give you a little variation as well if you want to make it slightly more intense, yeah, as long as you've got low weights. So waiting for that bell and we'll start lateral raises. There we are, so up to the side. So a traditional lateral raise, you're bringing your weights up to shoulder height and slowly down to the side. Don't swing the weights, control your weights. Yeah. Now if you want to make this into a more high intensity exercise, we can bring the weights in a big circle like this and a little bit faster, make it more dynamic. Yeah, and you can even add in a little push with the knees. So you can see how we can basically take the same exercise, make it more dynamic or make it more resistance training, yeah? Either way, you still keep going for 40 seconds. When the bell rings, we will stop. So that's the end of our lateral raise. So the next one we're going to do is going to be upright row. So the upright row, touch the weights together and pulling up towards your chin. So we're going to try and get those elbows up nice and high. I like to have my feet slightly apart and a slight bend of the knee to give a nice stable base. Yeah, so we're going to pull those weights up towards your chin. Do be careful not to bash yourself in the chin with this one. We're just going to lift those weights up towards your chin. And again, keep those weights touching together. Breathe out as you lift. So breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. Really important to get those elbows up nice and high. So you're pulling rather than lifting with your arms, yeah? So 40 seconds all together and waiting for that bell. Excellent. Oh, we've done 3 already, only 3 to go. I'm going to do our front raise now. Same thing applies. You can do a regular front raise, or you can start bringing in other body parts. I'm going to just give you a little suggestion halfway through this as how to make it a little bit more intense. Okay, but if you're just doing a basic front raise, then just up to shoulder height, like this. So that's our basic front raise. As I said, if you want to make a higher intensity interval out this one, I'm going to turn sideways. You can do a little lunge backwards as you bring the weights up. It's like a reverse lunge or like a step back. And that's going to make a huge difference to your heart rate. Yeah, this is going to make it more cardiovascular. Still feeling the shoulders, of course we're still doing that front raise, but by adding that step back, you're using more muscle groups, so you're getting that heart working a bit more. We've done 4, we've got 2 to go. Curl and press. So we're going to do a bicep curl and a shoulder press, and then bring it all the way down. 4-part move, yeah, so think about those 4 parts of the move. Don't try and merge them together. Starting with a bicep curl and then adding in a shoulder press. So curl, press, down, down. My technique is to add a little twist in the weights as I go up. Just feels more natural that way. You don't have to. You can do a straight lift, curl and press with the weights parallel, or you can curl and turn. Really doesn't matter. It's a really good exercise. It works your biceps, your triceps and your shoulders. And again, as with every other exercise, you breathe out as you lift. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Finally, we're going to finish off with a shoulder press. We're going to do a bit like we did just then. We're going to be turning the weights like this. This is called Arnold Press, and we're going to be doing 40 seconds just working those shoulders one last time. Okay, on the Arnold Press. Thank goodness it's all over after this. There we go. Okay, pushing and turning. So your palms in towards you when you're under your chin, and then you turn so your palms go forwards. This is a good way to work those shoulders. If you struggle to get that perfect, you could just push the weights up and down, just keeping them parallel. I don't mind. As long as you're lifting the weights, then that's fine. And we try and keep going for the whole 40 seconds without stopping. We're nearly there. And there's our bell. Excellent. Thank goodness that is over. That's quite tough actually. Even I only use 1 kilo weights. I say only, for interval training that's fine. That's a really good way to use light weights to get a really good workout. Yeah, so if you followed all that, guys, really well done. Of course, there are 3 videos in this series, so if you wanted to make it a really intense workout, we could run all 3 back to back and do all of them. But that's going to be quite intense, of course. Any case, those are my workouts. Those 2 sequences cover your whole body. Great for getting a full body workout, and most importantly, working your heart and lungs. That's what high intensity interval training is all about. Yeah, keeping yourself fit and healthy. So I do hope you enjoyed it. Well, I say enjoyed it. I hope you sort of enjoyed it and got something useful out of it. And yeah, run the other videos and try those as well. So I think that's all I have to say. Good luck with your exercise. I hope you keep fit and healthy, and I will say goodbye and see you soon. Bye.